Hello, hello. Hey, it is Tamara. Running late today. Thank you for sticking with me. It is Monday. It is 3 o'clock, not 2 o'clock, and I am here. So, what I wanted to talk about today is something that I have been using for probably since January ish, that I've added to my arsenal, toolbox, whatever you want to call it, right? Of all your natural things that you're using. So you've got your oils and you've got your supplements. And, we've talked about a couple other different things in here on our continuing education Mondays, just natural ways that you can help to support your body. This is another one. So, have you heard of phototherapy patches? I really hadn't. So, what they are, this is what it looks like. This is the X39 patch. It's from a company called LifeWave. Okay, there are a lot of other patches from this company. There's a lot of companies that have phototherapy patches. This is just the one that I happen to use. And there's a lot of other patches, but I just wanted to kind of focus on this one because this is kind of the starter patch, right? The one that you will get the most benefits from initially, and just the way to start. Okay. So what it is, it's really small. It's not real big, right? Okay. And you can peel off the back label like so. Inside here, there are little, crystals. Okay. So you peel it off, you stick it on, and then you can just peel off half of it. You can peel off the entire thing. I have always peeled off the entire thing. You use it for 12 hours on and you leave it off for 12 hours. Pretty simple that way. Okay. I kind of wanted to share what it is, what the science behind it is. There have been a lot of studies done. If you go to PubMed, you could search LifeWave. There's a lot of studies that have been done. You could search X39. That's what this patch is. And there's been a lot of studies on it. Okay. The places that you put these is kind of on meridian points. Okay. And that's where a bundle of nerves are located. This patch in particular should be placed at the base of your neck, okay? Kind of the top of your shoulder blades, where your shoulder blades and then your shoulder line arches kind of at the base of your neck, okay? Or you can also put it 2 fingers, go to your belly button, right? Your belly button's up here, go 2 fingers and then put the patch down below that, okay? That's another good application point for it. Super easy. Monday through Friday, you start out, maybe you start on Monday and you put it on the back of your neck. And then Tuesday, it's below your belly button. And then Monday or Wednesday, you're back to the back of your neck. Thursday's below your belly button. And you finish on Friday with the back of your neck. And then you take Saturday and Sunday off. Okay, so 5 days, kind of like your work week. It's working during the week. You get the weekend off. And that's to help your body to regenerate itself, okay? Because that's what this is doing, all right? It did come out. There's, like I said, there's a lot of other companies on the market. There's a lot of other patches on the market. Basically, this company that I've been using is called LifeWave. They've been around for almost 20 years, and they came out with this patch, this X39 patch in 2019. Okay. It took the owner of the company. The owner of the company is not a scientist. Is a scientist. He's not an entrepreneur. Okay. He's a scientist and he's a developer of scientific things. He has over 130 patents. He took almost 10 years to make this specific product. Okay. It took over $5 million to make the product itself. And this product itself, it has over 20 patents on it. Okay, patents are very hard to get, just so you know. That means there is a lot of science involved in this little patch. Okay, there's over 84 clinical studies just on this patch alone as of 2019. There have been more since, but just know that there's a lot of clinical studies and trials done with this patch. The studies have always been done with wearing the patch back of your neck, below your navel. Okay, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Basically, what this is, it's a phototherapy patch, and the basics of that is that it's kind of like low-level therapy. There are nanocrystals specifically placed in the patch, okay, in this little center, I don't know if you can see you can't see it that way, but if you peel it off, you can see right there. You can see there's kind of a center place, and then there's sticky around the outside. So that little center part has nano crystals in it, okay, specifically placed in a certain way that will take the heat of your body and reflect it back into your body. Okay, so that's how it works. What it's doing is it's helping your body at a cellular level, specifically a stem cellular level. The patch itself does not have stem cells in it. It is helping your body to produce healthy stem cells. And what stem cells are in kind of a general sense is they're the foundation of everything. They can turn into pretty much any cell, and then they can differentiate. They can become heart cells. They can become lung cells. They can become blood cells. Stem cells are kind of like the foundation of your health. And when you look at your stem cell count, I find it very interesting because it declines with age, okay? And we're all getting older. We're not getting any younger. We're all getting older. When you are in your 20s, you have about 1 billion circulating healthy stem cells, okay? That's in your 20s. By age 30, which is just 10 years later, that declines by 60% to 400 million. By age 50, that declines by 75%. So then you have gone from 1 billion in your 20s down to 250 million. And by age 60, hello, I am 59, turning 60 this year. That is me. There is a 90% reduction in healthy stem cell activity circulating in your body to only 100 million stem cells, healthy ones, okay? By the age of 80, that declines to 95%. So you go from 1 billion healthy stem cells circulating in your body in your 20s to only 50 million by age 80. What happens is as your body gets older, it's reproducing DNA incorrectly. Okay, that's why you get wrinkles, you get oxidative stress, and all the things that come with growing older. Growing older is great. Don't let me lead you wrong. But there are some things that you can do to help support yourself. Okay, so if you think about now, people are really into all the anti-aging things. They're into improving their health naturally. They're into being proactive with injuries and supporting your body. And right now, there's a lot of injectable ways to do that in the healthcare system, okay? So let's say you have pain in your shoulder or in your knee, right? Or something wrong in that area, and you want to get stem cell therapy, okay? That has to be injected, and it's either your own stem cells that they've kind of repurposed or repopulated, your own stem cells that they've extracted and done, and then you inject that back into yourself, or you can use a family member stem cells. They have to extract them, they have to get them moving, then they have to get them into your body, okay? To do that, and the proliferation of all that is expensive, thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars for stem cell therapy, specific stem cell therapy, and you only have about a 30% chance of it actually working. I don't know if the money layout for that to me is worth it. Don't know about you. Whereas using this patch, this X39 patch on the base of your neck or below your belly button every day, Monday through Friday, for 12 hours on, 12 hours off in just 2 days. 2 days, okay? It increases what's called systemic, which is all over body, okay? Localized is kind of specific place on your body. This is increasing systemic, all of your body, stem cell proliferation, healthy stem cells, which is what you want, okay? The longer you use it, the more you use it, the more it helps your body produce healthy stem cells. They have studied it to show that it will max out at about 2,100%. So the options there, do you want the very expensive stem cell surgery for localized injections that only have about a 30% chance working, or do you want to use something as simple as a patch, okay, that has a 2,100% proliferation rate of stem cells? It's interesting if you follow stem cells, you can also track the decline of them, right? Remember we went over the decline of them from your 20s to your 30s, 40s, 50s, all up to 80s, right? That also relates to your copper peptides. And copper peptides are really popular in the market right now today because you're seeing it in a lot of skincare products and things that help you look younger. It helps your hair grow healthier, your skin have better elasticity, all the things. So with the use of this patch for a little longer term, okay, skin cell proliferation takes a little longer. Using this for about a month or two, even if you say use it for 120 days, 120 days is how long it takes for your body, for your blood to fully recycle in your body. And then 7 years is how long it takes for your whole body to recycle. So every 7 years you become a new person. Isn't that kind of cool? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, science is just like, it's just cool. There's a lot of things. So giving the patch a good like 4-month trial is the best place to be, okay? Because that's going to show you like some really massive benefits on collagen production because of the copper peptides, okay? What it's doing on the outside of your body from the skin perspective, you can only imagine, right, what it's doing on the inside of your body, okay? And you might be thinking, possibly what can this do for me? Whatever. This has little nanoparticle crystal therapy, basically is what it is, okay? And it creates phototherapy, heat therapy, going back into your body that helps your body. It's not magic. Basically, your body is magic if you think about that, because your body always wants to be on a homeostasis level, right? It wants everything to be working optimally as it should. And unfortunately, with all the things in our external and internal life, that doesn't always happen. But trying to support your body so that it is in a homeostasis, right? Instead of being kind of out of whack, whether it's above or below, is super, super helpful, okay? It can support your body with your inflammatory response. We all know that inflammation is something that you need, right? Because the inflammation helps to signal our bodies where you need help, right? But widespread chronic inflammation is not a good thing, okay? And the patch can really help with your inflammatory response. When you start to use it, you might notice some detox when you use it for the first couple of days. You might feel a little nauseous. You might feel really tired, need to take naps where maybe you don't normally take naps. I didn't really notice either one of those. Just, so you may or may not. Gene therapy. When you think about your genes, we have about 20,000 to 25,000 genes in our bodies. You might have heard of resveratrol, right? It's kind of a hot word right now. You might associate it with red wine drinking, right? That's kind of where I kind of go to. I'm totally not suggesting that you drink red wine because I think there's more negatives to that than positives. But resveratrol is being put in things like face creams and topical products, okay? What it does is it helps to reset genes. Specifically, it helps to reset just 2 genes out of that 20,000 to 25,000 genes in your body. It has just 2 really incredible ramifications, like really beautiful effects that it can do. And so that's why everybody's crazy about resveratrol. In contrast to that, this patch helps to reset 4,100 genes. So over 4,000 genes are reset in your body back to younger state, right? Okay. Some of the studies that were done show that this takes your organs and it helps to reset them when you're using the patches for 6 weeks. So you use this patch for 6 weeks, Monday through Friday, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. In 6 weeks, your internal organs will actually reset back to about 2 years ago. That's kind of mind-blowing, right? What it's doing is it's working in conjunction with your mitochondria. Your mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cell, right? Okay. It's your energy center. Those are the things that kind of clean up your cells and get things going. Using the patch is going to give you better renewed energy so that this helps you it doesn't help you to have zinger energy, like caffeine energy, okay? But it helps with clarity, it helps with focus, it helps with better mental health, better memory, less brain fog. Hello, who doesn't need that, right? those are all kind of commonly reported things when you use this patch. You can experience any number of things, excuse me, because of the fact that it's resetting your genes and resetting your stem cells, okay? Like proliferation of more healthy stem cells, which is what you really want. It's really helping you to get more of that great copper peptide and resetting genes. Those three things are some of the great benefits for your body when you use this patch. You might get some other benefits like better sleep. You're going to sleep better. It will help to reset your sleep pattern. If you're only getting like 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep a night, this can help you to sleep throughout the night much better, more soundly, more deeply. This was totally me. I've been struggling for a while to stay asleep, not necessarily go to sleep, but to stay asleep. And I get better, deeper, better quality sleep. Okay. I feel like I'm sleeping more soundly at night. That's really helped me. Okay. That in turn, right, getting better sleep translates into more energy. But outside of that, you're going to have more energy because of the mitochondrial effect from the patch. Okay. This is going to help your mitochondria and also your ATP production, which is your energy. It's going to give you better energy and focus and mental clarity. It will also help support your inflammatory response almost immediately. Okay. If you have topical, crazy, weird, localized inflammation or pain on your body somewhere, that the patch can also help with that. There are different patches that you can use. There's a couple other patches that you can look into, like the Ice Wave one is specifically for pain. But just know that there's other patches. Some of them are for sleep. Some of them are to help support glutathione production. It's really exciting when you start to learn about some of the other scientific studies done on the different patches that this company has. The glutathione one is helpful with detoxing all of your organs, which is super beneficial, okay? That in turn also promotes wrinkle reduction. What it's doing is it's going to help improve collagen. It's going to help to support those fine lines and wrinkles disappearing, right? The collagen production helps to kind of fill that back in, plump your skin back up. It's going to help with the crepey skin. This is kind of a, looks like I disappeared for a minute, but I'm back. I know this is kind of a personal thing, your choice, right? But personally, I don't have any interest in doing any injections in my skin, any facelift, anything like that. That's just not where I'm at. I just want to age gracefully and naturally. I don't know why it's telling me I have poor wireless connection, but whatever. It's totally sunny outside. Anyway, I want to age naturally and gracefully and, look the best that I can look, right? And I think that's what we all really want, okay? The copper peptide increase in production and in your body will help that. So remember, in about 4 to 12 weeks, you'll see a noticeable difference when you use this consistently. Okay, you just kind of have to stick with it. Another thing using this that I have noticed is new hair growth. I don't know about you, but about 4 years ago, something went around, right? And I think that I have seen or heard, excuse me, a lot of people like myself that after you recovered from that, you had hair loss. And personally, I lost over half of the volume of my hair. That was really sad. Really sad. I didn't realize how attached to my hair I was. So it was really thin. It's all come back for the most part. I feel like it's as thick as it used to be. But in looking at photos, and I don't know if you can see, that it has come back in darker, okay? Since using the patch consistently like I have since January, I've noticed that it's been even more darker. And if I look back at pictures from even a year ago, my hair is darker. The grow out is darker than it was. It was definitely whiter, okay? And that's a side effect that people have been, a side benefit, I should say, not a side effect, that people have been noticing, okay? Everybody is different. And so you're going to experience different things because your stem cell activity will go to work in different ways. But there's a lot of benefits that come from phototherapy, okay? Another one of them is scar remodeling. We all have scars, right? Like random little scars all over from falling or accidents or surgeries or whatever, okay? Using this patch isn't going to remove those scars, but what it does is it will help to remodel them. So that makes it'll soften the scar. A lot of times your scar can be really hard. It can be white. It can be red and kind of raised. It'll help to kind of smooth that out. Okay. So it's not quite as noticeable. All right. If you think about it, helping the appearance of your scars, in turn, it is supporting wound healing and faster wound healing. Okay. Kind of think about it this way. When you're younger, right, you fall down, you scrape your knee. The next day, you don't even see it, right? Because little bodies, younger bodies, they heal faster, okay? By using this patch consistently, you will find that you will heal faster, which is really nice, okay? Because I noticed that when I get a scratch now, 6 months later, it can still be there, okay? So anything to help, with wound healing is always nice. Just so you know, when you apply this patch, nothing is going into your body, okay? It is using that phototherapy, that heat from your body, the light emitted from your body, and then reflecting it back into your body to help your stem cell production, okay? To create that ability for you to heal faster. It's non-invasive. It's patented technology of phototherapy that just literally reflects the light back into your body, okay? Brain health, super important, okay? As we all know that as we age, your brain health can decline, unfortunately. Right now, I know there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of frustration going on, a lot of anxious feelings, a lot of stressful feelings, that kind of thing, okay? One of the first things that I noticed probably in the first day or two is that I felt more calm, okay? I feel like I'm pretty even-tempered anyway. There are times, right? I think just like anybody, there's times when you can fly off the handle, when you're feeling a little stressed, a little anxious about things. But this has really brought a calmness to my whole mind and body. Okay. One of the things that I really like about it is that it works really well alongside all of my doTERRA oils and supplements, right? I'm a huge doTERRA fan. Okay. And the patches work really well alongside all of our oils and supplements. Okay. You can use them with your pets. You can use them with kids. You can use them with babies, basically the whole family. All right. For your pets, you can take these and put them on the inside of their collar, right? So peel off the back and stick it to the inside of their collar. Because it doesn't matter which side is next to you, okay? This is all medical grade material, right? But there's no latex in it. It shouldn't cause any kind of a reaction, but there's something like 1% of the population that will have any kind of weird reaction to anything that they put on their body that has a stickiness to it, that unfortunately, right? Okay, everybody's different. So you can stick this onto your clothing. If you don't want to stick it onto you, you can stick it on the inside of your collar, on the inside, of the back of your collar, that kind of thing. That would work too. I know a lot of people that wear baseball caps, they will stick it on the inside of the cap. And so that way you're getting the support of it, but you're not having to stick it on you, right? Okay. It works just fine that way. Again, doesn't matter which direction. It is literally, you can put it in your pocket because it will, it works with the electricity emitted by your body, the heat emitted by your body, to reflect that back into you, okay? And so it's good for just about anybody. That's what I got today. I just was really excited about something new that I was adding to my natural health support things that I've been using. So if you have any questions, reach out. As always, if you have a topic that you would like more information about, let me know. I always like doing research on new things and learning new things. So if there's an oil or a supplement or, a doTERRA product that you want to know more about, throw that in the comments. I will add that to my list of things to talk about on the Continuing Education Lives. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and I will talk at you later. All right. Bye-bye.